Hi everybody. Today I wanted to make a video just to talk through some of the different styles of slap bass playing. I get a lot of questions from students as to, how come Marcus Miller sounds like Marcus Miller or Mark King sounds like Marcus King. So I just wanted to go through some riffs today that kind of demonstrate, I guess, their little signature licks. Now, of course, the thing is that these are all amazing players. So while they all have their peculiar little techniques that you equate with them, they're all, obviously they can play all of the different techniques. So let's start off with one of my favorites, which is Louis Johnson, famous in the Johnson Brothers, but also as a bass player for Michael Jackson. And there's a great song if you want to listen to some of his playing. He's all about using the thumb, called Get on the Floor, which is a Michael Jackson song. So it's got a couple of parts. I'm going to play the first part, and you'll really hear this sort of thumb-heavy approach that he uses. But it's really typical of his sound, so it's a good one if you want to sound like him. Sort of practice some of this sort of stuff. So this is the verse riff from memory. Alright, so that's the verse. Now the chorus is more like this. So again, you can hear that real thumb heavy use, lots of this backwards riff. There's that you really hear a lot in his playing, and it's really cool, but it's kind of tricky to do as well. Another great player that I love is Mark King from Level 42. He's also a fantastic singer as well. So one of his classic riffs is from a song called Love Games, and what his signature piece is a lot of the back slapping here, the backhand type thing. So he plays sort of continuous 16th notes, but he throws a lot of this back slap in where all the notes are muted and you're just kind of flopping your hand back. So I'll play a little bit of the riff from Love Games, and you'll get the idea. You'll hear the back slap. Alright, so you can hear that sort of constant stream of 16th notes in the back slap here. Another one, probably their biggest hit, commercial hit, was a song called Running in the Family, and it also uses the back slap. You'll hear it, sort of a 2-bar riff, and it's in the second bar. So let's see if we can do that one. And that sound is really just relaxing all your fingers across all the strings, hit with your thumb, do a back slap, and then pop. And the back slap always sounds a bit sloppy, but that's where that part of that riff comes from. Okay, the third bass player I thought we'd take a quick look at is Marcus Miller. Now, Marcus Miller is one of my favourite bass players, and he can do just about anything in my bass playing worship modes. But one of the things he does, he's an early pioneer of the up and down thumb stroke. So let's take a look. Here's a riff. It's not exactly what he does, but it's inspired by the song Power. And it starts off here on B. And then he plays another B here, and then he does a sort of a couple of triplets, and it sounds like that when you play it quickly. Really hard to get it clean, so let's see if I can get through a little bit of a riff. And then I guess another one that also uses the up and down thumb stroke, but uses it more just on a single string. Sort of up here, I think it's on the like about the 10th, the 11th and 12th fret, as a song called Detroit. And this riff is sort of inspired by Detroit. It's not exactly what he plays, but you'll kind of get the idea. And you can sort of hear the similarities between the songs and the techniques. So let's give this one a shot. Okay, I hope that was fun and inspiring. Hopefully gives you some songs that you maybe can go and have a listen to. You can certainly find transcriptions to the actual bass lines that are played for all of those songs. So just going through them again, it was Get on the Floor, which is Michael Jackson, and with Louis Johnson playing the bass. The second one was Mark King, and we did Love Games, which was that kind of feel. And then there was Running in the Family, which also had that sort of that back slap triplet. And then the last two songs were by Marcus Miller. One was called Power, and it had that. And what we were looking at there was the up and down thumb stroke, so coming through the string and coming back up again, keeping everything pretty stiff using the top of your nail to do the up and down. And the other one was called Detroit, which had the up and down thumb strokes in it as well, but up here. So yeah, go with those. There's a ton of videos on all these techniques on YouTube, so hopefully this is useful and inspiring. And maybe if you want to come and work through some of this stuff with me, book in for a lesson. See you then. Bye.